Welcome to my Tai Chi podcast number 6. How to get the most from Yang Sau Chung's Tai Chi solo form online video. When a video of Yang Sau Chung performing the Yang Tai Chi solo form was posted on the internet more than 20 years ago, the rationale given for doing so without the Yang family's permission was that the Tai Chi world needs to see this authentic version of the form. This Yang Sau Chung solo form was one of several videos he had recorded of exercises from his 4-generation family system. Varied opinions surrounding whether it should or should not have been publicly posted represents a clash between old and new cultures and values. The Tai Chi community is at present left with basically two options. A, honor the owners and don't watch the video. We can act as if it doesn't exist. Or B, flow with what's happened and pursue measures to maximize this precious learning opportunity. While the exclusive Yang Sau Chung family knowledge has withstood the test of 6 generations thus far, which is very impressive, question still remains: what is to become of it a couple of generations from now? Many of the older generation who studied personally with Yang Sau Chung are no longer with us. I'm thus using Yang Sau Chung's video as a platform to disseminate insights about the Yang family system, to promote the work of current Yang Sau Chung lineage instructors and practitioners who are active throughout the world, as well as to offer enhancements and improvements from sports science, psychology, and human potential, as well as my own personal insights from the advanced corrections I received from him. Based on this experience, I have some recommendations on how to use Yang Sau Chung's video. 1, learn how to read the character of his form through the lens of your own experience. 2, seek to grasp the concept that the Yang Tai Chi solo form is not a monolithic entity, that it is multi-layered and multidimensional in its design. I refer you to the second definition of an organization or system. In this case, it's the Yang Tai Chi solo form, large, powerful, and intractably indivisible and uniform. That means it cannot be broken apart, when in fact the layered nature allows it to be taken apart. Number 3, seek to understand that this layered character of the method can only be understood through direct experience. There's really no way that you can describe it adequately through discussion. 4, borrow from Master Wong's 3 ways that Tai Chi is practiced. Master Wong is a popular martial art instructor online. I like these categorizations. He says you could practice it as a recreation, for performance, or for combat. As a recreation, this would include health, as well as healthy aging and longevity, stress relief. You can do it for mental health and overall balance. Performance. This is where Tai Chi is used chiefly for self-development and a desire for expertise for oneself without obligation to others. The majority of Tai Chi practitioners today fall under either recreation or performance. 3, combat. With the exception of professional fighters, which among Tai Chi practitioners are a very few, a chief benefit of this intense level of training is the development of cordially, breaking power. It's a kind of personal power that enables you to accomplish a big purpose in life that is in obligation or service to others. But without adequate external pressure and inner purpose, without the right combination of these two, it's quite difficult to find the motivation to train at this level, to break open the system layers to this degree. And in my program, these students are members of the Biguan, which means closing off the senses. Key to effectively drawing insight from Yang Sau Chung's videos is, as I had said, to use one's own practice as the connector. And how you do this is from your own form or videos of your teacher's forms, draw a comparison, or from your own method of pushing hands or videos of your teacher's pushing hands, make inferences to the way the form is done. Overall, you want to craft a personal brand of connoisseurship of Yang Sau Chung's solo form that will bring you back over and over again to study it and enrich you in the years to come. You may want to first identify your category, for example, performance, combat, recreation. In this case, if you're in the performance category, recognize foremost that you do not need the combat level of breaking power training. I see a lot of students who are essentially performance level Tai Chi practitioners seeking the deep secrets that would make them very powerful in combat, when in actuality, their lifestyle doesn't support it. So the recommendation here is to emulate the performance of Yang Sau Chung's video. Now, if you have G power pressing training, short power training, and the Yang style Jianzhuang experience, you may want to closely examine the nature of Yang Sau Chung's Chu Shou. That means how the hands come out, but it applies to the feet as well. So compare this to your way of Chu Shou and the videos of other practitioners. If you happen to have studied the Yang Sau Chung square method or the angle method solo form, you may wish to conduct a systematic breakdown of his postures and movements. The aim would be to try and discern the distinctive square and angle method influences and characteristics. So it's really about how much of the method you know that will enable you to focus in on different aspects of how he's doing the form. This is why Yang Sau Chung's solo form is so big, because it embodies all of these and even more. If you haven't studied Yang Sau Chung's method, you could still try to emulate his way of doing things, his postures and movements, and to do it as closely as possible, keeping in mind that his form represents the family standard across 4 generations. So by running separate analyses with each of these groups, we can compile the different streams of inquiry to generate a more robust picture of Yang Sau Chung's solo form. What I mean is that by separating out these different types of categories, we'll be able to gather much more data, and when we bring it together, generate a very robust picture. Systematically treating Yang Sau Chung's solo form this way can help fill a dire historical and informational gap in a field of Tai Chi that still has many questions left unanswered. Well, I hope you enjoyed this podcast where I've addressed one of the most important Tai Chi videos you can find anywhere online. I look forward to seeing you next time.